The Isles of Scilly Community Research Network is all about giving Scilly the skills and developing the capacity for the islands and the islands community to set their own research agenda of what's important to that community, and for us to deliver it as well, to deliver that research agenda. So setting and delivering a research agenda that's important to the community. It's a partnership of 4 organisations along with the community venture. There's the Isles of Scilly Wildlife Trust, the Five Islands Academy, and the University of Exeter. So obviously 3 of the organisations based on the islands, and Exeter being, with their Penryn campus, being our closest university and already active in lots of research projects on the islands, so with a good kind of familiarity with our place. Some of the challenges are quite common to a lot of places. For example, we've got a really serious housing crisis. I would say that the small geography of the Isles of Scilly and the high level of dependence on tourism makes it perhaps more acute than elsewhere. But this is an interest that people in Cornwall, people in Wales, people all over can relate to. There's also a lot of challenges around transport. Some of that is economic, but some of that is, for example, linked to climate. So flights can't go from our airport when it's foggy. And what we're seeing over time is increasing prevalence of fog. So there's a need to look into that and to understand how that's going to affect us in the future and what we can do about it. There's a lot of themes that came out from our early phase of the project, talking to people to understand what the common themes were around the marine stuff, ecosystem, fishing, impact of marine tourism like cruise ships, agriculture, obviously second most important sector in our economy. So there's a lot of questions linked to agriculture and how we can manage our soil and manage our agriculture and improve what we're doing there. Questions linked to health and well-being. A lot of medical provision is from the mainland and requires a lot of travel. How can we get a better service for us and also potentially, help the NHS, for example, to see how they could save money and in parallel with that also make the service that we receive as islanders better. Just getting that thinking about how to deliver a good service economically effectively for the islands. So there's all kinds of themes, and these have all come from basically 2 years of conversations with people, lots and lots of different people, to understand what they see as the important issues. As opposed to other projects on Scilly, the difference here is about making sure that it's driven by real local need. It's not people in Swindon or London or Bristol saying, oh yeah, those islands, they need this, they need that. It's about providing the support and the capacity and the resources for people who are already living on the islands to take on these challenges and figure out what to do about them.